want to get started on Vgen but you're anxious and afraid that no one might be there when you open your commissions? Are you tired of waiting for commissions to come on Vgen and nothing happening? Whether you just got started on Vgen or you've been there for a while, I found a few ways to stand out there, and today I'll help you out with that. I'm Sayuui, a verified artist since beta batch 16, and I have friends and family that also use Vgen. I've been studying the platform in depth to really figure it out, and today I'll teach you how to stand out on Vgen and get more commissions. And stay with me until the end because I'm gonna teach you how to use Vgen in a way that probably no one else is using, and also how to improve the chances to be shown by the algorithm. By the date of this video, you can only join Vgen through an invite or through the monthly Vgen challenges held in their Discord server. I look through these challenges trying to judge if they're worth joining, but honestly most of them have well over 200 entries and around 15 artists are chosen only, so unless your art is really exceptional, the chances of you making it are very slim, so I recommend asking for an invite instead. And if you want to be verified, they post weekly applications on their Instagram account to make that easier. When you join with an invite code, you become a community artist and you can only upload 20 artworks to your portfolio, so make sure to use all those chances and showcase only the best of your work. If you don't have a Vgen account yet, honestly, you could be gathering followers there, and Vgen followers are way more valuable than social media followers, considering that these guys are more likely to buy from you. But since I went straight to verified, if you're still a community artist, please let me know in the comments if you need help being verified or not. Maybe you can help each other there in the comment section. Vgen showcases are the pieces of your portfolio. Even if you have other portfolio websites, I recommend posting absolutely everything you have into your Vgen portfolio. They don't only show up in the main page randomly, but they show up in search as well. Whether the showcase is verified or not, that increases the chances of getting more commissions, so I wouldn't underestimate them. I'm going to leave a link to a template with artists' terms of service in the description, but honestly, in such a competitive commissions environment, if the client doesn't like your terms of service, they're just going to move on to the next artist. I know that's harsh, but that's the truth, so make it as simple as possible. Really cut the fluff. I would recommend keeping it to, I would say, 5 or 6 phrases. Be careful with the wording as you write it as well. If you guys are really interested in diving deeper, there are 2 resources I really recommend. Their resources channel in the Discord server and their Instagram pages. The resources include details such as optimal size for images in your profile, tutorials, and even a price calculator. And the Instagram Reels have a series called the Art Biz 101, which is really eye-opening on how to sell commissions, even outside of Vgen. I really recommend checking that out. The links will be in the description. So, contrary to what I originally thought, splitting out general services into specific ones based on categories and variants can not only help you get potential clients, but they can also help you stand out when they find you. This is official information from Moonka, so it's really worth paying attention to. In other words, instead of having just an illustration service, you should break them down into more specific services like icon, full body, half body, and so on. And when making chibis, you want to split them into chibis, Twitch panels, and chibi icons. I personally have some services that I don't sell. In that case, I really recommend unlisting some of the services and working on offering more variations of services that people might be looking for based on what others are selling and what you are personally selling as well. Now, let's work on a few notions of supply and demand. Even though Vgen is still invite only, there's a lot of people there already. If you went ahead and followed Vgen on Instagram, you notice they release weekly reports on what terms people are typing the most in the search. If you watch these often, you will start to notice patterns. You see that YCH, Chibi, and PNG Tuber are always on the top of the search, followed by couple and emotes. Does that mean you have to be offering these commission types to be successful? Well, your character here is usually risky because if you make them without considering what the public might be looking for or the price they're willing to pay for one of these, you might end up not having sales like ever. Chibi has a very low entry bar. Anyone can make an appealing chibi, and the PNG tubers on Vgen are mostly underpriced. Do people even charge a commercial fee for these? So if you're going to offer these services, you need to have something that really allows you to stand out. I personally think the easiest way to stand out is by leveling up your art skills, but honestly, the people I see sell the most in this platform are not necessarily the most skilled ones, but they're the ones that know this simple thing. Try to think of the function of the commission instead. So when you're trying to offer a certain type of service, type that into Vgen's bar first. Then take a look at the results and see the number of reviews. Ask yourself, does this sell? And use the number of reviews as a meter for that. Then look for unique services. A lot of people are already selling chibi, so take a look at this unique one I found of this chibi wallpaper and see how many reviews it has. If it has a lot of reviews, consider offering that service yourself. If you like this video so far, don't forget to subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, leave a like so I'll know I'm doing a good job. With that in mind, you can make a private list with very unique service references you could offer. I have a very cool list I'm proud of, like this one that offers a custom design and holographic collectible card for VTubers to use as a business card. I also follow some artists that have made a lot of sales, so I'll know what to offer in case I need to sell more on Vgen. If you want to get more in depth with how to get more commissions and to make a living as an artist, I have my ebook, The Full-Time Artist Roadmap, that gets into the super specifics like how to pick a successful niche, recommended platforms, and how to improve your art on your own. And that's also getting an update, so links in the description. Okay, so there's something you want to know. So according to Munka, one of the admins of Vgen, usually the more successful commissions you get on Vgen, more chances you have of being recommended. New and random artists might also get boosts. Bear in mind that if you're new and want to be discoverable on Vgen, you have to complete your grand opening quest and add categories to your services. The algorithm considers how many commissions you've completed, service rating, artist rating, the number of commission requests you haven't responded to, the number of commissions you delivered past the delivery date, the number of samples in that particular service, if your service is not underpriced, and luck. In other words, you want to make sure that you either accept, decline, or waitlist your commission requests as soon as possible. Whenever you get them, deliver all your commissions in time and do not underprice yourself. When creating a service, the algorithm is more likely to recommend you if you have 5 samples of your artwork or more. I particularly like using the full HD resolution for these samples, as they cover the whole screen and look more professional. Now that we got the Vgen algorithm out of the way, there's something important missing in this video. If you haven't been getting commissions lately and you feel that might be because of AI, here's a video to help you out with that. And I hope to see you there.